I'm going to try and get this in one take. A lot of people have asked, why am I doing this? Why am I going after Sean Tyler? Why have I chosen to step foot in the new Edge building after taking several months off? I won't lie. Part of it is because I'm still seeking my closure. Part of it is because I'm still angry. Part of it is because hitting him in the back with that chair or hitting him over the head with it legitimately felt really good. It's funny because half the people watching this video know what it's about, and the other half think they know. And I've never, ever shied away from answering questions about what's going on. The funny thing is, I've heard a lot about what's going on from other people. A few people that were brave enough to say it to my face. A lot more people that say it behind my back. And even more people that say it in public, but disguise it using other words and metaphors. And those same people, you're more than welcome to message me. You're more than welcome to reach out if you want more information. I've never shied away from it. But if you don't want to do that, then come to New Edge on Friday, November 15th, where Sean Tyler has invited me and offered to give me a live mic in front of the fans. And Sean Tyler might think he knows what I'm going to say. But he has no idea. It's not going to be restricted. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be real. So if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I'll see you then.
But I can see so clearly there's only one decision in the valley of the truth. Maybe I need to be knocked down to have the clarity to see how I got here. I'm the cloud that sinks in the bottom. It's dark down here, but the water's clear.
So, for those of you that aren't familiar with what's going on, Sean Tyler invited me here today. Sean Tyler invited me here because he wanted to look like he was the bigger person. Sean Tyler invited me here because he wants to hear what I have to say. I don't think you do. You want to talk about something? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about me breaking my hand, punching you in the face 5 times back in June. How long? How long did it hurt for you to chew? How long was your temple swollen for? How many people did you tell about that? Because I told anybody who asked. But let's go a little further back. Let's go back to January 1st of this year. January 1st, I walked through those doors for the very first time. And I sat down with you, and I told you about my history in wrestling. And I told you that I wanted to train the way that I should have trained. And I was at rock bottom, and I told you I was at rock bottom, and you knew I was at rock bottom. I was self-destructing my entire life. I almost lost my job. I almost lost my wife. My metamor was diagnosed with leukemia. And I was scared. And I didn't know what was going to happen. I was on the verge of killing myself. So I walk into here grasping for something to hang on to, grasping for something to give me hope. So I start training here at New Edge Pro. I go through the 16-week program. I get cleared. I get certified. And what do? You put me behind a freaking mask and make me some luchador knockoff. But I roll with it. I roll with it. Never mind the fact that I'm best on the mic. Never mind the fact that I sell my face. I roll on with it. And I do a few shows, but June comes around. And I find out who you really are. I realize who you really are. So I come up to this very school, in this very room, and I confront you about it. And in the process, I punch you in the face 5 times and break my hand. You see, Sean Tyler has a lot of enemies. Sean Tyler has a lot of people that like to talk crap about him behind his back. Sean Tyler has a lot of people that talk but won't confront him about it. Sean Tyler has a lot of people that will say a bunch of stuff behind his back, and somehow me, one of his newest students, to this date, the most recent graduate of New Edge Pro, I'm the only one that has the ability to stand up to you, to confront you face to face, to say the things that nobody else is willing to say. Me! I'm the one that has the balls to do what nobody else has to do. So we have the night in June. And you know what most people don't know about that story? Even the people who know about me breaking my hand, most people don't know that after that, I got you an ice pack. I got you a bottle of water. I got you some ibuprofen. We taped the ice pack to my hand. And we got in this ring and we wrestled because that's what we do. And I wrestled with tears in my eyes. And the room itself wept. The room wept over what would never be. The room wept over what was lost. The room wept of what you destroyed that could have potentially be. So we go our separate ways. And I leave this place behind. But the feeling doesn't go away. They say time heals all wounds, but it didn't go away. So 2 months ago, I decide the countdown's gonna begin. I start posting clocks on social media, counting down to midnight. And I attack. We'll call it an attack, sure. I attack you, I swing that chair, and boy, did it feel good to swing that chair at you. And your boys pulled me off you. But the people who knew why. But here's the thing. It was never about what happened. It was about who you are. You see, I came to New Edge because I thought that this was going to be a home for me. This was where I was meant to be. This was supposed to be my home. And you turned it into anything but. So you want to know why I attacked you? You want to know why I interrupted your little proposal to Jackie? I did it because if I don't get to have nice memories of this place, then neither do you. So, this obviously isn't over. So I'm telling you right now, I am the living embodiment of the rage of all your enemies. I am the justice that you've evaded for so long. I will be the judge, jury, and executioner until I have had enough, until I say that we are done here. And I will be everything that you never expected when you let me through that door on January 1st.
But I can see so clearly there's only one.
Feel like we got a main event coming. Oh, what happened? What? There's some blood there?
Want your pound of flesh? This is what you wanted? This is what you wanted, Bryce? Well, this is what you get. Woo! Damn it, Sean. Give me the microphone. This is what you wanted, William. You wanted your pound of flesh. You wanted your chance. Why? I gave you more opportunities than I've given anybody else. I have actually put more trust in this man than I have anyone else, even one of my own brothers from the purge. But you had to try and find your devil. I'm not your devil. No matter what you think, no matter what you say, no matter what you want to believe. Every day I watched you walk in here. I watched you bust your ass for this facility, for this company. And I watched you walk away because of your own anger. And don't get me wrong, I ain't no saint. I don't pretend to be. I never will pretend to be. But there's one thing you are right about. All those people out there that have all these things to say about me behind my back, I give you the credit. You are the only person with the balls to actually say it to my face. You're the only person with the audacity to step into my home. You want this place to be a happy place? No. You want it to be as miserable for everyone as you believe it was for you. I'm running out of words. You've wanted this since you started here. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you on December 20th. Yeah, maybe that night in June, I thought that we had settled this and left. After wrestling in this ring. But who I am, I don't think you really know. Who I am is a very violent person, in case you haven't just found out. Who I am is a very brutal person when pushed too far. And you went too far. Not by attacking me, but by putting her at risk. By putting somebody that I care about, somebody that I love in danger. So, on December 20th, you're not getting a wrestling match out of me. I'm going to give you a match that has only been done in this company one time. On December 20th, you don't get Sean Tyler of 2004. You don't get Sean Tyler of 2010. You don't get Sean Tyler of any time in the last 20 years. You get the worst possible version of him, and you're going to get him in a Purge rules match. William, one of my favorite movies is a quote. Every man's got a devil, and you can't rest till you find him. You want me to be your devil? Don't blink.
Can you feel yourself? Can you feel your arms, legs? Can you feel everything?
So, Sean Tyler, you claim to be a violent person. And you claim that I'm going to find that out on December 20th at New Edge. But here's the problem with that. I know for a fact that that's a lie. I know that the real Sean Tyler is a broken shell of a man trying to grasp and desperately hold on to the facade of what he wants Sean Tyler to be. So you know what? December 20th, New Edge in Waterford. I'll show you violence. When you invoke violence by name, expect it to appear.
Oh, Will. You. You have managed to light a fire that I haven't felt in a long time. And let me address a couple of things here real quick. And to an extent, you're right. I am kind of a shell of what Sean Tyler used to be. I have had one of the most boring, mundane, just lackluster years that I have had in a really, really long time. But to say that I'm not a violent person, I don't think you really had a good look at my history. I don't think you really understand what the last 6 years of my life in this industry has been about. It has not been about wrestling. What I've done in this ring, I have left people bloody. I have left people beaten. I have put people on the shelf for less. But to have somebody that I had genuine faith and trust and concern in walk away, it hurt. It hurt. You had good reason. I'm not lying. You had good reason. But you destroyed that reason when you walked through that door and attacked me from behind. You destroyed that reason when you snuck up on me while I'm trying to teach this new crop of students what I taught you. You destroyed that reason when you put on that Red Hood mask. And when I got down on one knee in front of somebody that I love and was ready to spend the rest of my life with, and you interrupted that. You didn't just interrupt that, you put someone I love at risk. So yeah, the last year I haven't exactly been violent, but this, oh, that fire you ignited. This brings back a Sean Tyler that hasn't been seen in way too goddamn long. Purge Rules is not about anything except for this. Putting an end to a story that should have never became. William, I like to say that every night is purge night, but this is way more than that. This is about showing you exactly who you are dealing with. And this is about showing you exactly what you've awakened. So Friday night, I want you to remember when you walk away, or if you walk away, exactly who you fucked